Hey guys, and welcome to season 4, episode 2 of Fun Time Moms. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Alicia.
It is October. It is our birthday month. It is our anniversary month, so we have a lot to celebrate this month.
So much going on.
And October
so
is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
So we want to give a shout out to all of our breast cancer survivors. Anybody dealing with breast cancer right now, we send you our love and our prayers. Anybody whose family has been affected by breast cancer, we also send you our prayers and our love also.
Yes.
Are you like a horoscope person?
You know, I'm like not like super into it, but you know, I read mine sometimes and like, you know, I go in and out
Once
of
in a
my
while.
phases, right? And then sometimes I'll just read it like if I'm like, oh, what are the stars saying?
So I came across a horoscope today for Scorpio, which we are, and it's a new month. So it says, the beginning of the month invites you to reflect on situations that need some closure.
Oh, wow.
Your karmic debt has been paid, so there's no need to prolong your suffering. Make peace with what hasn't happened and what hasn't worked out the way you thought it would. The divine has something way better in store for you anyway. Your inner dialogue has gone through a major transformation that will ultimately support you in aligning with the life of your dreams. I felt like that was like perfect for me. I do think that these past couple of years, I felt really shitty and in a bad place. And I've been saying, like, I feel like karma is getting me for something. So now I'm seeing that my debt has been paid.
You're like, oh, it's only up in here.
Thank God, because I am over feeling shitty. But it also said, you know, your inner voice, your inner dialogue, how you talk to yourself. And mine has really changed and transformed lately. So I felt like this was like really spot on.
I feel like they know our birthday is coming up and that people do a lot of reflection around their birthday, which is part of the reason why I'm not truly like a horoscope person. But hey, sometimes you need to hit a little,
You need a little, you know, a little push.
a little bit of razzle dazzle
push
to
and a
move
tush.
forward in your life, you
Yeah.
know? So, you know, I'm all for that. It is
loved
a
it.
good horoscope though.
Yeah.
I do really think that the closure part was nice because I do think that's something that, you know, was like spot on for stuff that we've been talking about lately. So that's good.
What's your mommy martini meter for this week?
So this week was really stressful. Y'all know when I have basic nails and
Are your nails basic?
my nails are basic.
Oh, they're just like nude.
Yeah. And look how little they are. Like, what the fuck?
She doesn't have bad bitch nails like
Yeah, I don't have bad bitch nails this week, okay? So when the nails are gone, like the nails are basic and the lashes are gone, you know what that means? I'm in like
stressed.
I'm stressed out and I'm in like a grind mode. So yeah, definitely probably like and I have not been drinking, but now it's October, so now I can take a motherfucking
It's
shot.
October 1st. Thank God Sober September
So now I
is
can
over.
take a shot. So yeah, so I would say it's pretty high, probably like 75.
How many, we can go and have like a few.
75
we can't have
drinks?
75 today, but we can definitely have a few.
Not on the first fucking day. Like, I'm gonna drink as much as for the makeup for the whole Sober September. Yeah, no. But anyway.
Yeah,
so
my week, I feel like my week has been pretty fun. The kids have been great.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Yeah, so I don't feel like I need a whole bunch of drinks. I actually haven't drank that much. And something you and I talked about when you started Sober September was like you saying like you feel like the alcohol might be making you feel sluggish, like things like that. So all this week I've been drinking like sparkling water with my fruit, and I still have been feeling fucking sluggish. So I'm not giving up alcohol because it's not the alcohol, people.
Wow.
It's not the alcohol.
It's not the liquor.
It's not the liquor. It's just me in this old age just coming. So I'm going to feel sluggish anyway. I might as well be happy while feeling this way.
So one thing we just kicked it off and we went right into like the horoscope we wanted to share. But we didn't talk about our hoodies. Well, it's sweatshirts that we have on. So these are some new ones that are cute.
Yeah, so you can represent your zodiac sign, which Scorpio is the best sign. And then we have our Mom Goals hoodies and crew necks. So
like Scorpio is literally the favorite sign. Like, I mean, we're such a favorite. I would hate being a Libra because you're right beside like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Like I was literally on a call, like a customer service line, and they had to verify my date of birth. And she was like, "Oh my God, happy early birthday! I love Scorpios. I'm a Leo, but all my best girlfriends are Scorpios. Y'all are so fun."
Yeah, we were
and I was like, "I know, girl, I'm a real ass bitch."
Yeah, we were saying Libras are like the pregame. It's like the warm up.
It's just a warm up for Scorpio season.
I don't know if we're a fan favorite.
I think
we're popular. But I feel like people always have so
They
much
either
shit
love
to
us or
say
hate us.
about Scorpios.
So it's one particular blog that always posts, and they like every time they post stuff about the zodiac signs, they put us in the worst position.
Yes,
so I
always.
think whoever's in charge of that was definitely hurt by a Scorpio.
Oh, definitely. They broke their heart 5
like
times.
because we be always like, God damn, I'm always in the bad end of the stick.
It'd be like you need someone to make an album to save your life. It'd be like Jay-Z, Beyonce. I would
And
be
then
like
we'll have
Paris Hilton.
Right.
Like, well, there we go. We
We're
did.
like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So anyway, so fan favorite, get your hoodies, funtimemoms.com.
Funtime Moms, yes. And we have a bunch of other merch as well. Something that we're bringing back for this season is our direct mommy messages. You guys can always send us a message if you want advice, if you want to talk to us, if you have any questions for us, make sure you hit us up.
Yep.
So this one reads, "Hi, Ashley and Alicia. I'm so glad you guys are back." We're glad to be back.
Yeah.
I need advice. Last summer during lockdown, one of my best guy friends and I had sex. We were bored and lonely. We had sex a few times, but neither of us were interested in a relationship with the other. I've known him since I was 15, and we're both 32 now. Anyway, I found out I was pregnant in September of last year. Neither of us had any kids, and since we were in our 30s, we decided to have the baby and co-parent. We now have a beautiful baby girl. She's 5 months. Her dad now has a girlfriend, and I want to date too. How do I go about dating with a newborn?
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well,
it's like an agreement.
Your coochie's not open anymore, so that's great.
Well, wait, how?
She said 5 months.
Oh, yeah, coochie's closed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good.
I mean,
And
physically.
y'all weren't in, like, a relationship, so I think it's way different.
Yeah.
Like, it's much different than if you were in a relationship and now you just had a baby, and then it's like, you know, you are like, damn, girl, slow down.
Right.
Like,
But I feel like but she's going to have to explain
y'all
that.
weren't in a relationship. No, she definitely has to explain that. Like,
And I think
she's
that's
somebody
gonna
that she
be
gets serious
annoying.
about. Like, look,
Yeah.
I have a baby, but we weren't in a relationship. Was a good friend of mine. We just are
And that's
strictly
nothing.
co-parents.
Are you guys, like, still friends?
But-
I feel like that could be weird,
Right.
too.
Well, I guess they're not now. I guess their relationship has changed from friend to co-parent.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're both really mature.
Yeah.
To make that decision and say, look, we don't want to be together, but
But
neither one of us
this
have
is what it
kids.
is.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
Let's raise this baby. And like
I mean,
that's
but
what it's going to be.
They might, I mean, I feel like they still, even though they are co-parents, you can be co-parents and friends.
I mean, you can.
And I feel like, so, but
this
what
is almost like,
you know what it's like? Sex in the City. Do you remember when Miranda got pregnant with Steve, and her and Steve weren't together,
Right.
and Steve went and got a girlfriend shortly afterwards, and she
but
did
it's
feel
different
weird.
for the woman though.
Yeah, she did feel weird about dating,
Yeah.
but I feel like even if I was dating a guy and he told me he just had a baby a couple of months ago,
You'd be like, whoa.
I would be like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. Even if he
No.
was like, no, it was just like a
Right.
agreement,
It's
whatever.
a pandemic, baby. It's a pandemic situation.
Girl, we could go nowhere. We were stuck. We ain't never know what to do, but each other.
Yeah, I knew him already.
I just think that it would be a little. I think it's the explaining is what's
So
weird.
yeah, I think. Well, obviously, number one is go out there and date if that's what you're interested in. You're not like looking for a father for your child, like
Right,
off
you
the
have a
break.
father.
But then I do think that needs to be explained rather early on that hey, I have a baby, but the situation is that we were not together. We made a decision that neither one of us had children, and we decided that we would co-parent this child. And that's the extent of our relationship. So I do think that because of her situation, obviously, she has explained that kind of sooner than later.
But I saw something on Instagram recently that was very similar, except for the girl was still pregnant. And she wanted to date
you need to
while being
relax your
pregnant.
ass. Like,
But the guy can
relax.
go out and date, so why can't she date? Like, why is it frowned upon for pregnant women
And
to date?
I've known people that were in relationships when they were pregnant.
You
and
know,
actually, it
still-
was a show or something.
Still married. I mean, proposed to Heidi Klum
When she was
while
pregnant
she was
with somebody
pregnant
else,
by
right.
someone else.
Because that race car driver did her dirty. But so yeah, there have been situations that has happened. Like somebody
I
else
just
was
always
pregnant.
think about cross-contamination, like when you're having sex
That
with
is
them.
not a thing.
It is on, like,
It's not
Young
a
and the
thing.
Restless.
I personally would feel very weird with it. But I mean, I guess based on the situation, like if that really ain't your guy, whatever, you happen to find somebody, Let a little belly get its way.
Little belly ain't never hurt nobody. Well, what if they feel the baby moving while y'all having sex? Ew.
It's not their baby.
Yes, it's not even your baby. And now you might be splashing all in there.
Girl.
That's nasty.
Oh, I get wiped over. Sorry,
They get wiped off when the baby comes. Ew, that's nasty.
My baby don't know whose sperm that is.
I mean, I would feel really weird dated if I was pregnant by somebody else.
Well, she's not. The baby's 5 months. I think she got a damn sitter. Take your ass out. Just don't put no pressure on it. Like, loosen up. Like, but if you get to like you going on date number 2, I think it needs to be said early on. Like, hey, this is the deal. You ain't gotta say, oh, he was my friend and we just was fucking each other because it was COVID and we were stuck together. But
I do feel like people are going to want that explanation, knowing that it wasn't anything
enough
serious.
To say it was a good friend of mine. Something, one thing, like whatever. We decided and we made this decision that we would just be co-parents.
I just know if the shoe was on the other foot and a dude said that to me, I would be like, all right, nice meeting you.
You might ask the question. I think that gives people the opportunity to ask a question and you the opportunity to answer it though. Yeah, and if they say nice meeting you, then they don't really want to be with you or deal with you anyway.
But I've always said, like,
to be honest,
I think it is difficult dealing with somebody with a brand new baby. Because I feel like that's easy access veg that's just sitting there waiting. Because not many people are going to be having sex with someone else.
That's not fair to assume that just because I just had a baby that my baby daddy got access to me.
It's not fair, but like, I was a better woman.
Situation the same way it's not fair for us to assume that, but I get it. It goes through your mind. Naturally, it's like, well, you just had a baby with her, so if she's waiting in the wings for you to...
You at least fucking it 9 months ago.
She liked it. She kept that baby. I don't know.
Oh my God, that does not mean she liked it.
Wait a minute. So basically, and what do we say? We say, go on, honey.
Go on, honey.
Take a chance.
But yeah, I think you should do what makes you happy. You're a grown woman. Like Alicia said, you and your child's father seem to be mature. Yeah, you just got to let them know, hey, this is it.
You got some explaining to do. But anyway, guys, so if you have any more... I guess situationships, little pandemic babies y'all want to get some advice about, or anything else y'all want to chat with us about, make sure you guys send us an email at FunTimeMoms, and we can give you some advice, girl. Yeah. Or guy.
And don't be out here fucking your best friends. And having babies.
Or unless you guys are as mature as this couple seem to be. So kudos to that, because the maturity to make that decision, and there's no drama, it seems like it's like, he got a girlfriend now. I want to date.
It's also only been 5 months. Because Steve and...
the tone of this doesn't seem like there's anything there.
But Steve and Miranda, they ended up getting back together and getting married.
But they were never together, so that's the thing. That's the difference.
But Steve and Miranda were never together.
They were like...
They fucked each other.
Right, but they were like...
But they never were in a relationship.
Consciously, though. Like, I feel like they just kind of fell in the bed together.
Oh, she just kind of fell on it.
Landed on a dick.
And it just kind of...
Absolutely.
She said it happened a few times. Anyway, moving on. For Fun Time Mom and Dad of the Week, I am giving Fun Time Dad to father of 80, Nick Cannon.
He is the male who?
I don't know who he's the male who of, Alicia. The name that we said we would not speak of this season is who he is. The male.
Him. He's the male who?
He is.
Y'all know who he the male version of. If you don't know, then you are not caught up on Fun Time Moms.
So, Nick Cannon, father of 87, has announced that his therapist told him that he should try to be celibate and not have any more children for a while. So I think that that's great advice. I don't know if he's going to be celibate, but I do hope that...
I feel like he said
I hope he wants to wrap it up. Just wrap it up, please.
I feel like he doesn't give a fuck what the therapist said. So
he wants to repopulate the earth. He thinks that is his duty. It's my duty
and I'm going to say this, and I don't know if
booty.
I've said this before, but all these bitches seem so happy. It's like almost like
you almost give me that you are real so intrigued that you wouldn't mind helping Nick repopulate the earth.
If I were to have a baby, he seems like a good fucking candidate. Like, I mean, everybody get equal treatment. Everybody had the same Valentine's Day. They have good pregnancies. Like, he
So-
seems to make it to all of the important events.
You would have a
I mean,
baby
his
by Nick
marriage is-
Cannon.
So I would not
Have a baby by Nick, baby.
be a millionaire,
Yeah, you would.
write the check before the baby come. Who the fuck cares? If he could do that for it.
So you need them to decide on a dotted line first.
Well, like, he just got to make that agreement in my doctor's appointment.
I don't think I would
And you
wanna
know
be-
which doctor appointments I'm talking about.
Which doctor's appointment?
My plastic surgery appointments for ass.
Oh, the
stuff.
afterwards. I was
Yes.
like, oh, we talk about having a
Come
baby,
on.
or we talk
Come on,
about
girl.
pro-choice. I was very confused.
No, as long as he sign a dotted line on my checks.
Of this is my
up
our
front.
agreement.
So it'd be like a surrogate type situation, and then we'll agree to co-parent like the couple that we just talked about.
Ma'am, you're carrying this baby, so it's not a surrogate.
I mean, it would
it's
be
your
similar
child.
because I'm getting my money up front.
Well, I hope Alicia never gets pregnant by Nick Cannon and that her child ever sees this episode to know that they were nothing more than a paycheck. Which means, Alicia, people who get
Which
paid
means
to have
they
sex.
are automatically my favorite child.
I'm just saying that there's
And I
a
am not a
name.
toot.
There's a name for people who get paid to have sex. I'm just saying.
Whatever.
So another fun time dad of the week who went viral is last week I told you guys, right, that there was a kid standing in the pouring rain that I did not pick up. I did not give him a ride on the bus stop because you just never know. Anything could have happened. I don't know his parents.
Right.
So there was a kid who missed his bus, and he was knocking from door to door to door trying to get a ride to school. So he finally got to the third door. I feel like it's like the Three Little Bears or Big Bad Wolf.
Finally
the
got
first house. Hell no. Second house said,
Not my porch.
no, I won't give you a ride.
Right.
Third house.
Maybe they just answered
right.
the door.
Yeah, because they knew it was a strange fucking kid that they didn't fucking know at the door.
Don't know that kid.
So this man named Brian Smith, he said, without a doubt, I rushed into action and I gave this child a ride to school because at his age, I wouldn't have even went to school. I would have went back home and went to sleep, which
he
I
didn't
probably
call
would
his
have done
parent?
too. Exactly.
That
and
would've
now
been my
social
first
media
thought of
is like making him a
action.
hero. I don't like it. Sorry, you don't know this kid. You cannot just pick up
My
random
first
children.
thing
That
would
is
be-
against the law.
Yeah, my first thing would be to call your parent.
Right.
And then say, hey, he needs a ride. Is it okay if I give it to
Right.
him? Like, you know what I
And
mean?
then proceed. Exactly.
Yeah, and then proceed.
Do not be out here. I mean,
don't just be like putting, like, I still stand by the decision not to just put random kids in your car because, like we said, we talked about all the possibilities that could happen on our last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, maybe it's too much SVU and
it
too much
is. Too
skepticism
much
in us.
lifetime.
Like-
Exactly. People are crazy.
I just,
And
I know I'm
I feel like
skeptical
no
as fuck
good deed
about goes unpunished
Yes.
sometimes.
So
yeah,
sometimes you're here
I
trying to be a
agree.
good person, it just slaps you right in the
But
face.
good for him.
What if that little boy would have just been posing? He could have been like a little, like a little
man,
person.
Like, where's that movie I was
Pretending.
trying to think of?
Well, I'm thinking more like a Gary Coleman style. That you thinking he 8 and he 35,
Right.
and he run up in your house or he jack you for your car. Now look at you, butt naked on the side of the road.
You went so far with it. Much
I'm trying to give you guys
much further
visuals.
than I thought you were
I'm trying to
gonna
give you
go.
guys visuals because
Yeah.
you saw that.
I was
that.
being supportive.
But you saw the
but
story.
It was like,
You saw Gary Coleman jacking him
I
for his
was
car.
like, I was like, is this going in a, okay, we're just going to move on.
Oh, God.
So-
We have a fun time kid of the week.
Yes, a fun time kid.
So his name is Mason Peoples. He is a first grader, and it's that time of year where we're taking school pictures and everything like that. And Mason decided to keep his mask on for his pictures. When the photographer said, pull down your mask, he said, My mama said, when I'm at school, I got to keep my mask on unless I'm eating.
That's a good boy right there.
And the photographer said, well, just for 2 seconds, your mom won't be mad. He said, no, I'm keeping my mask on. That's a good son.
He is, and this is definitely going to history books. I can't wait to see this book, this picture in the history books.
Yeah, my grandkids are going to show us
2021. Here we go.
Our grandkids
This is what
are
the
going to
kids
show
are
us this.
doing.
Yes.
Yep, that was it.
So
Yeah.
good for you, Mason.
His mama told him to keep that mask on. That boy, listen.
He gonna keep that mask on because my
That's a
kids
good
would have
boy.
snatched that mask off so fast.
Yeah, Sean wouldn't even knew what his mask was. It's like, that's a good boy right there, and he's so handsome.
He is. So this week for Playtime is over. Apparently America's running out of money.
Yeah, I heard.
We are probably about to go through a recession.
Definitely going through a recession. I
and
you
it's
can tell
expected.
the hint of the recession is always like interest rates,
Yeah.
right? So interest rates have been like really low. It's been a seller's market, but it's been
So make sure y'all out
fucked
here,
up to buy
these houses that y'all out here buying,
Make sure y'all can
make sure
afford
y'all
them.
really can afford them,
Yeah, make sure
because
y'all can
next
afford
year
them.
might get a little tricky.
So, so it's been hints that this was coming. And not only that, what y'all thought, all that free money the government been giving away to all these people without jobs?
And it's been a year and a half, 2 years of people not working. We ain't making no money. So one of my absolute favorite stores that you guys know is Dollar Tree.
Supposed to be recession proof.
Supposed to be recession proof. You know, if I had $20 million in the bank, I'm still gonna go to Dollar Tree to get my toothpaste because it's a fucking dollar. And why do I want to go to?
That toothpaste be little though.
But I feel like it's at least worth $2.50. So I'm saving $1.50 and I enjoy it. You could get name brand soap. I get name brand like cleaning products. Y'all know I love Dollar Tree. My DIY stuff, I love it. Dollar Tree is about to follow in the footsteps of Five Below, which is now, most of you probably don't know this. Five Below is called Five Below and Above now. That's the official name.
No, I didn't know
that. I went to Five Below one time and I bought this table. And when I got to the register, it was $15. And I was like, I only got one thing. And they was like, no, this is $15. And it's now called Five Below and Above.
That's dumb though. Then it changes the whole marketing of your store.
Yeah.
Now you're not Dollar Tree. You Dollars Tree.
Yeah. So Dollar Tree,
which is dumb.
Some Dollar Trees are going to be selling items up to $5.
And I hate that because that's why I hate that dumbass store. What's that other one that they have?
Family Dollar.
Yeah, Family Dollar or Dollar General. Fucking stupidest shit ever. It's basically just like cheap shit.
Yeah.
You might as well just call them cheap shit. Because Dollar Tree is the Dollar Tree. Yeah. It's good. You get like it's good stuff. That's how I feel like
I can go in
Dollar
with 20
General
and get a
all
bunch
the other
of
stores,
shit.
like this is cheap shit.
And I saw a video of a guy. He was saying, now when I get to the register,
I do love to go there and stack up on like seasonings and stuff.
Right.
Like they'll have like some good stuff like Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how to say Worcestershire
sauce?
Eddie. Worcester?
That is not it.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Simplify it to Worcester.
Who abbreviated it to Worcester?
That's how it's pronounced. Go listen to British videos of people saying Worcester.
Worcester?
They talking about where they from, Eddie. You don't know.
What from Worcester County? I like to eat my Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Anyway, I'm pissed with Dollar Tree. They're playing me, and if the ones by my house, I'm going to be outside protesting. Hell no, we won't pay. Hell no, we won't pay.
You'll be by your damn self.
I'm gonna come back every day with a different outfit on.
Like you different people. They be like, that's the same dummy from last week. Her sweatshirt just a different color. You'll be wearing all the fun time mom shirts out there. Mom goals gonna be green, blue, pink.
So Dollar Tree don't play with me, okay? Sincerely.
The manager gonna yell out the window like, coming to America like, shots don't fuck up.
Yes.
Fuck you too.
But don't play with me, Dollar Tree, okay? Sometimes when I'm down to my last little bit of money, I know where I'm gonna go spend it. Why am I coming?
Girl, shut up. You always gotta take it too far. My last little bit of money. I go to Dollar Tree. Oh my God.
It is so funny because literally Ashley will be like, if she got a little bit of money, she'd be having like $5 left. She's like, Mom, we should go to Dollar Tree. She won't go spend her $5. Exactly. And get a bang for her buck.
I know that's motherfucking right.
Because I could just go to Target and spend $1,000 if that's what I really wanted to do.
I don't even
or some toilet paper.
Target, I don't know how they get you every time. You go to the register, you be like, you go in for 1 pack of toilet paper. And literally, it's like, how did my total come up to $1,329.53?
Exactly.
Tasha?
And it's like the other day, Smooth needed more masks for school. So I was like, I'm going to just buy him a bunch of masks, put them in your book bag. Don't ask me for no masks. We went to Target. We shopped. We got in the car.
From Amazon.
We got in the car. Smooth was like, Mom, we ain't getting no masks. And that's
what Target do to you.
Yeah,
but
we only went for masks.
Do you know how many times that's happened to me? That's what Target does to you.
Yeah.
You go in for one thing, and next thing you know, you got 8,000 things. And they set the store up that way.
So
like how they had that little dollar, Five Below section up front.
Exactly.
They know the fuck you going to stop there, even if you don't want shit.
And then
There's
how
been
the
teachers
candles.
out there, I ain't taught in 5 years.
How the candles are just sitting on the outside of the aisle inviting, like, come, come,
and now you're
smell
distracted.
me.
They put my favorite little seltzer waters on one end cap. I'm like, squirrel.
You're like, I don't know. Which one should I get?
Now at the store, my underarms still stinking because I forgot to get the fucking deodorant I went in there for. So anyway.
Speaking of, next week I will have a story about deodorant. It hasn't come yet, so I'll let you know, guys, if it works or not. It's like some new deodorant that's really supposed to be super great. So I'll let you guys know about that.
Like great, like
it's supposed to
healthy?
Yeah,
or
healthy
like,
and help you like stop sweating like altogether after a while.
Okay, we'll see. Who played me? So my son is playing me this week. So that's definitely my playtime is over. And I'm so mad because I wanted to show you guys this TikTok that he sent me, but apparently now he played me double time at the same time because he sent me a message that made it disappear. I do not know that feature.
I made my message disappear.
Do you feel like I felt like an old bitch? Because
my little cousin, who's not too much younger than us, she's only 3 years younger than us, but she did tell me that the other day that you can do that.
So is that like a new feature?
Yeah. I haven't updated my phone, and I'm not getting no.
Like
iPhone
I know the
13.
messages you could send like where it's like fuzzy and then you got to tap on it, but I did not know you could set a message like regular.
I feel like this is like about to take cheating and side chicken and all that to
next
level 3,000.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
City girls.
So anyway, he sent me the fucking TikTok, but apparently he sent it as a disappearing one. So I can't get back to it. But anyway, the TikTok was, the word said, when your mom is talking about what you did to her friends, right? And the little guy has his ear up to the door, right? Like he's listening to what she said. He's playing audio that's like from a comedian. I don't want to say the comedian because I can't think of who it is now that I can't hear the voice. I can hear the voice. I can't pinpoint the name. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, right? Outside of the room. And I'm like, he playing with me. So I keep finding ways that Sean is like trying to cuss at me without getting in trouble for cussing at me. Because it's not the first example, but he'll send me like videos like this how you are, this what you be doing, like stuff like that. And I'm like, but he playing with me, right?
Yeah, he playing right in your face.
Yeah, in my
face. Your face.
Yeah, and then he made this disappear.
He called you a punk ass bitch, and you allowed it.
And then he erased the evidence. So he like later on, bitch, can he talk about it? Like with that TikTok say, I forgot.
Right.
Did I send that to you? My bad. Yeah, he playing with me. Anyway, that's my playtime of this week. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of this shit because I ain't no punk ass bitch. Period.
A funny post that I saw this week on Instagram said, these middle school kids were outside my school fighting when I left. So I came out with my teacher voice and was like, I know y'all not out here fighting. And the ringleader said, then you don't know shit because that's what we doing.
Yo, so fucking funny.
I feel like these new kids, they don't have no respect. Funny. They don't give a fuck.
So fucking funny.
Like, I feel like back in our day, if a teacher came out while we was fighting or about to fight, we were scary and like run away or whatever. These kids like, yeah, we out here fighting. What you thought?
So another one I saw that was in a thread with that same one with another teacher one. And it cracked me up so bad. So it was like that there was a class next door that had a substitute and the kids were unruly. So the substitute came over and was like, let's call him Mr. Brown. Like, Mr. Brown, I'm having a hard time. Can you come over there? So he said he walked to the classroom. I'm laughing even talking about it. He walked to the classroom, right, to the kids. And one of the kids holler, y'all, she would have got Mr. Brown. And the whole class bust out laughing. And he goes, I've never felt so little in my whole fucking life. I feel like
I had a teacher like that one time, like in the whole school, like nobody respected him, like at all.
You would have got him.
Right. Of all people, you should have went and got Miss Dennison, but you didn't. You went and got Mr. Brown.
God, nobody give a fuck about Mr. Brown.
Boy, fuck you.
Oh, fuck Mr. Brown, watermelon head. Yo, So funny. So fucking funny.
So Mr. Brown, he will probably be a victim of a new TikTok
He definitely would be a victim.
A new TikTok challenge.
I made a substitute.
So something that Mr. Brown is probably going to be a victim of is a new TikTok challenge where school-age students are supposed to go around and slap their teacher and record it.
I like your cut, G.
Students, I understand that in the month of October, you're supposed to go to school and slap a staff member. But what TikTok is not explaining to you is that the adults in your building grew up on Nuck If You Buck, Lil Boosie, and all of Lil Jon. The only thing professional about us is these little outfits that we wear every day. Yeah. So in summation, go find you something safe to do. Abort mission, because we want all the smoke.
Oh, did she have a little smoke effect? Look at her.
She ain't playing with y'all. And if I was a teacher, I ain't playing with y'all either. Y'all need to, we really have to talk to our kids about these, because I have been saying stuff, like seeing different TikTok challenges, and I'll say stuff to Smooth about it. And he's like, oh, yeah, I saw it. It's funny. Like, that's not funny.
Right. So
It's assault.
So I think it's not technically a slap your teacher challenge. So apparently, and this is because I actually have a message from just yesterday from Sean's school. So their district has sent out, a message. They call it. So no, they wanted to make people aware that they said there is a new TikTok challenge called Devious Licks that is encouraging students to engage in destructive and violent behavior at school. The challenge varies month to month and is called for students to engage in behaviors such as destroying school property, stealing school property, and assaulting staff members. So the challenge for October is slap your teacher.
Okay.
But every month,
There's
but the larger
different.
part is Devious Licks. And apparently they changed this every week every month to what they are supposed to do. So I'm definitely gonna have a conversation. I asked Sean about, of course, Sean ain't no snitch, okay? Sean just ain't no motherfucking snitch. Sean like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never heard of
He no snitch. There's a million kids in the world.
Okay. And Sean said he don't know shit. Okay,
He ride for his whole generation.
I don't know shit. I was at football and I went to tutoring on Tuesday. I was sat at home.
We got sat at home.
Like, listen, I don't know shit. Okay, so he won't tell me shit because he said he don't know shit. I said, Sean, but it's all over TikTok that slap your teacher. And now I get this call about this Devious Licks challenge.
Which means something probably has happened at his school.
So, right, for them to say or feel the need to call and notify parents. So they basically like encourage a child not to fucking participate in dumbass shit.
Exactly.
I wish the fuck a kid would have slapped me when I was a teacher.
I wish the fucking kid would have slapped you as a teacher.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this. Like,
Put 'em
slap
up.
you and your
Put 'em
motherfucking
up.
mother. So I'm slapping the shit out you back, and I'm gonna tell you bring your mother up here.
So speaking of that, there was a mom who was arrested for going on her child's school bus and beating up her child's alleged 11-year-old bully.
This sounds so crazy.
Now, I know as moms, we often say, like, better not nobody put no hand on my kid, better not, nobody touch my child. But to be, I think she's like 36, 37. She don't look like no small lady. Either way, she's a grown woman who should know better
Fighting an
than
11-year-old.
to be beating up an 11-year-old.
But-
So my thing on it is, if I feel like your kid is bullying my kid, go get your mother. I have no problem doing that. I think I've said on the podcast before, when Smooth
Go
was in
get
first
your
grade,
mama.
when Smooth was in the first grade, a fifth grader hit him. Found out what daycare they got picked up from. I was at the daycare twice looking for the mother. Finally got her phone number, called her. She hung up on me. I told you that. Because I wanted all the smoke. Like, I will punch you in your face. I wasn't going to fight the little kid. And at this time, I was only in my 20s. So, did I know better?
You might have
Because they
fought
say
the
your
mother,
frontal
though.
lobe is not completely developed.
Oh, is that what it was going to be? Okay.
But-
you use that excuse, sis.
But her jumping on the bus, fighting this 11-year-old.
It's a 11-year-old. That's the most ridiculous part of it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's okay to jump on the bus and fight a teenager, but an 11-year-old just makes it so
Worse.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you really would go ahead and fight like somebody that's like in 5th grade.
Right.
Like, why?
And this story came out probably a few weeks ago. When it
Yeah, it
came out, I
did.
was like, school just started.
Right.
God damn.
Right. Like,
Like,
off the rip, you getting bullied like
Right,
that.
the bullying
to the point
was that
you so
horrible?
frustrated that you're fighting. Like,
And at the same time, you know, I don't want to, bullying is real. Bullying is very real. But I do, you know, I want to say this correct because, you know, everybody gets so up in arms about everything. I think the term bullying and being a child, sometimes they overlap. Like somebody saying, oh, look at ALICIA tennis shoes, they ugly.
Well, we've talked about
I think
this,
that's
though.
normal childhood
Yeah,
things sometimes.
We've talked about this, though, and how we're so hypersensitive now
Yeah.
that, like, normal stuff that we would have done is
Yeah.
just, like, not acceptable now.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's just
I
the
do
way
think
of the
if it's a
world.
consistent thing, if it's
That's
ongoing,
bullying.
obviously,
and if it's detrimental,
right,
if it's
physical,
threatening, if it's
right.
like, you know, if it's something that's like really making somebody have, I mean, we talked about this in the past. You go back a few seasons when Sean almost got a bullying charge. And then it turns out that the girl just was sweet on him and was mad that he was like joking her all the time. So,
and there are really mean, there are some fucking kids out here who are mean as hell.
But I think it also depends on the people. You just don't know what state. I mean, I just think kids nowadays are just so different than us. We had a little bit thicker of a skin.
Yeah, because I had people who were, especially when I was younger, before I
like
really
nowadays,
developed my personality,
these
I had people who were mean to me. And I mean, that now, I mean, it probably was bullying then, but it did help me to build my character, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
and now I wish a motherfucker would.
Okay, gangster. I just think these motherfuckers, I think these kids are just fucking soft nowadays. They soft as marshmallows, some of them, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I ain't saying they gotta be no gangsters or nothing, but I'm just saying, like,
I mean, you just need it. You learn a good comeback.
What happened to, like, you know,
your mother?
Like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. What happened to shit like that?
Words can hurt.
Whatever happened to, like, whatever you say or whatever you do bounces off me and stick to you.
And whatever just happened to your mother.
Period. But don't ever say it. But you gotta watch that shit with some people, because somebody said that to my mother, I'd be like, 3 o'clock. I was
Put them up.
you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever. I'm a different breed. I ain't from this marshmallow breed. But speaking of these bullying kids, there was not just a mother, but parents, so a mom and a dad. And this was in the great state of Florida, so you know.
Of course.
You know, surprise, surprise.
All the most amazing things go down in the Florida.
Obviously. So they actually jumped in a fight with their 12-year-old to help them fight a 15-year-old that they said had been bullying their child. And apparently the bullying escalated from just like getting verbally bullied to the child like banging them or sneaking them or something in school,
now that's
right?
a problem.
So the child, I guess, told the parents when he got picked up, like, yo, he snuck me, whatever. They rolled past. They said, he must have said, there that nigga go. He hops out.
There you go, there.
He go fight the kid.
Like a drive-by.
And then the parents hop out with him. And now, and God forgive me for laughing at this part, but the great-grandmother was there, apparently.
A great-grandmother?
A great-grandmother, 76 years old, okay? Great-grandmother was there, apparently.
Wait, so whose grandmother was this? Was this
the 15-year-old grandmother was there, right?
Well, I get it. I'm going to tell you this. Two motherfuckers jump out on my grandkid.
They said,
I'm beating her with my wheelchair, my cane.
Granny said she was not jumping in it. She was just trying to break it up. Mom said, the other mom said, Granny grabbed my child hair. So mom was caught on camera, y'all ready? Slamming, slapping, and pinning the boy's great-grandmother to the ground. Now, why the fuck did the great-grandmother had to get slammed to damn ground and shit?
See, now this family,
like,
but they asking for it now because now all my grandkids, because you know she probably got a heap of grandkids, they gonna come whip that mother ass.
Wow, I don't know. So mommy, daddy, and the kid were fighting the kid and great-granny.
And this was all caught on video.
It was video, like kids recording the video. So y'all can go watch the video.
The boy's parents was involved also in this fight that left an elderly woman beaten and bruised. The local police shooting said it was live now in Doral with the disturbing details of what set off this ambush. Janine.
Ambush.
One family is accusing one boy of threatening sexual assault. The other family is accusing the other boy of bullying. Part of that confrontation, as you saw, was caught on camera, and it is disturbing. An all-out after-school brawl in Doral on Monday. The mom of the boy being pummeled says she's in shock.
I just don't understand how somebody can be so vicious.
She says the parents of the boy throwing the punches, Michael and Natalie LaBoy, were also the aggressors. At one point, you see Natalie.
You see her slamming the grandmother?
The victims.
Why she was slam that fucking grandmother like that? Why would you slam that grandmother?
She shows us the cuts on her arm and says her whole body hurts.
She attacks me first.
But Natalie LaBoy claims these are bite and scratch marks from the great-grandma and tells us their son, just 12, is the one who's been bullied.
My kid has been being bullied by this kid for months and months already.
They say this is his busted lip from an alleged altercation last week. He admits to us he fought back.
He hit me and ran, and I wasn't able to catch him, and out of anger, yesterday I chose to get out the car and hit him.
The 8th grader and his
There that
parents
nigga go.
face aggravated battery charges.
I would definitely take back the decision if I could, but because I know what I did was wrong, and now I'm facing charges for what I did.
Okay, I will say this. If I was the parent of the one who I felt like my kid was getting bullied and I felt like he snuck you and I would tell my son, you need to go out there and fight him, like one-on-one. Go, there you go fight him, y'all fight. Nobody jump in, so maybe that's what happened.
Well,
Mama was like, nobody jump in, let them fight, they got their problem.
She said great granny was grabbing her son's hair, and that's why great granny got slammed to the motherfucking ground.
They
Like,
needed,
why you had
they,
to slam
need,
the old lady like
they needed
that
to fight
the
out like
ground?
men.
She had to slam the old lady to the ground.
They
like
just
that,
bet hope
no.
great granny ain't got like 10 other grandkids that's gonna come
No,
back.
they wild for that though. It just look bad. You can't fight an old lady and a child. Like, you gonna do everything wrong at one time?
15-year-olds be big though.
And that child was only 12. So I do think there was some bullying or something involved. Like, again,
But
for
it
the kid to
seems
get
like
on
it
the
might have
call
been
and
more
run-
to the story.
Well, the part where they're saying that the other family is trying to say that, oh, he was only, the 15-year-old was only like doing something to him because the 12-year-old said he was going to rape his sister. And she was like, well, I should have called the police on him for that. And I'm like, if somebody did say they was going to rape your child, you should have.
Yeah, see, it's a lot.
So I don't
but that's
know.
the thing
So who
about,
knows? Because like we're really happy because you know how kids are now they get caught up in the shit.
Right,
like,
they start making up
because
stuff.
he said like that's why.
Could be a
Like
lie.
you know, because you can't just be like I'm a fucking bully.
Yeah.
So I
I mean,
don't know.
some people are just fucking bullies though.
Right, but you're
Some
not gonna
people
tell
are
your
just
parent
mean.
I'm just a fucking bully.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, no, he said something. Well,
Exactly.
he did
It's like,
something.
why'd you
So-
decide to be a bully?
So who
I don't know,
knows?
I just woke
but-
up today and
But
decided.
Lord have mercy. I
chose
don't.
bullying.
Parents, relax. Try to talk to the parents first. If you think your child getting bullied or picked on, go through the school first and try to figure out what's going on. Have a mediation like they made me do when they thought Sean was a bully. Okay, and then sometimes you might find some common ground.
And just, if you want to whip some ass, whip their parents' ass.
Yes, beat that parent.
Beat their mama's
Definitely
ass.
don't beat a 11-year-old ass. And don't
And
beat a
80-year-old ass.
76-year-old ass. Right.
Like a spectrum, we should stop.
Like, you're just gonna do everything, kid. Like, you're like ruthless. Like, yeah, your kids, grannies, everybody can motherfucking get it. We see.
So, one child who is giving props to a mother with some sense. I'm guessing that the little boy in this video we're about to show you, I assume he had COVID, I'm not sure, and that he was tested positive, and kids were probably making fun of him for having COVID. And one little boy probably took it too far. So the little fella in this video decided to go tell his mother what was going on.
Hello. Can you tell Tamir that I'm not positive anymore? Because he flipped me off and said, fuck you. Because I told him.
Well, Tamir's not here. He flipped you off and said, fuck you.
Look at Tamir.
Okay, I'm going to get on his butt when we get back home, okay? He's not
It's nice
here.
to see a mother that has sense.
Of course.
It's nice to see a mother that has sense.
Yes, I'm definitely going to get on.
See you later.
His little ass said,
It's good to see a mother who has sense. It's good to see a mother who has sense. Okay, boy.
you know what? You know what? You know what? It would take everything out of me not to bust out
I'm not
laughing.
mature enough.
Do that fucking thing with Tamir ass. And I'm like, Tamir, you gonna have a rough road ahead of you, buddy. You gotta stop. You gotta take a page out of Sean's book. You don't know shit. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what he said to you. You couldn't hear that day.
He said, fuck me. He
Like,
said, fuck you. What did he say? He said, fuck you.
Tamir, let me teach you another saying that comes from our youth. Snitches get stitches. You won't get you or your mother fucked up by a couple parents and a kid. What all that telling you be doing? And then you be bold telling. You gonna congratulate the mother because she got some goddamn sense. Tamir, and how old are you?
And basically she said, because your son, you got
He
some
said,
sense.
fuck me. Good thing you got some goddamn sense.
Maybe you can teach
Like,
him.
it's good to see a parent with some sense. So that means Tamir been snitching for a minute. And some of these ain't been going well.
Tamir is the.
I mean, no.
We don't know
what
his
the
name.
fuck is his name is? Whatever. The snitch on Tamir. Tamir snitch. Tamir snitch has been doing this for a long time because that comment don't just come from a regular child's mouth, just one incident.
He couldn't wait
He's
to say
been
it.
telling on people for a long time, and it ain't
parents-
always go well.
And they parents ain't had no sense. So he was shocked to come across.
Like that's why the fuck he fucking with you. You gotta toughen up, buddy.
He said fuck me.
Did you say fuck him back?
He said fuck me.
You gotta say fuck him back.
He said fuck me.
What do you want me to do? Listen, tell me
I cannot. He said fuck me.
And furthermore, when the answer is the child ain't home, that's where the conversation is. All right,
it.
bye.
That's all.
That's it.
Oh my God.
You gotta learn how to walk away, buddy. Like, Tamir go whip your ass. Tamir go whip your ass.
He definitely got his ass whooped.
Tamir go whip your ass.
And if Tamir
One of the comments said, though, that he deserves to get jumped. Don't jump. And that made me die laughing. I'm like, damn, y'all gonna jump him?
Don't jump him.
Well, I mean, he definitely a snitch, though.
He better stop walking around. He gonna run up to the wrong house.
He already probably did. That's why he talking about goodness.
He gonna run up to that. He gonna run up to that mother house that beat that Levy here.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Cause she don't care. She don't care about no ages. Nothing.
Nothing. She don't give a fuck about nothing.
Like,
He better run up on that Florida family.
Because they gonna fight your whole house.
They beating grandmothers.
Everybody.
Infants, dogs.
Everybody. Okay? Everybody.
So we said we're going to start leaving the show off on a positive note. Something that I've started doing with my kids is I try to refrain from saying, like, I'm so proud of you or you did so good first. And start asking them how they feel about something that they've accomplished or done well. Or ask them, do you feel proud of yourself? And Tonio, he kind of just blows me off. But Ashton, I do see how she's really taken to it. And she got A+ on a test the other day, on her spelling test.
Yay,
And she was showing me, and she was like, Mom, I feel so proud. And I was like, that's so great. After that, I could tell her how amazing it was. But I feel like that's kind of instilling in them, to do stuff to make yourself proud.
Right. Doing it for yourself.
Right.
And, yeah.
And if I'm proud of you or your teacher's proud of you or your friends or whoever else, that's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
So I think that that's great. I think we weren't really raised like that. And a lot of us were, we've done stuff for accolades or so other people could say good job or see how amazing we are. And it's like, are we making ourselves happy?
Yeah, I don't know. I think people just didn't even.
What?
I don't even think people checked on shit I was doing. Listen, being honest. But what I do think, so I think that's great what you're doing because I think it's going to be helpful for something that I realized much later in life and as I get older and as especially going through my career, right? And especially like with corporate America, something that I think comes from probably that mentality, the opposite, right? Is this feeling of like being grateful for an opportunity, right? So I've been very much more mindful lately, and it's something I have to actively work on. I still battle myself on it.
Yeah.
Like I said, this week was a tough week. Y'all know when I got basic nails and no lashes, that means something going on, okay? So I had a lot going on this week, and and I had to fight myself with that mentality again. I always have to do it with that, like nobody's giving me anything. You're not giving me an opportunity. I earned it.
Yeah.
I deserved it.
Right.
Like I worked hard to get here. So like I am grateful to be in a position I'm in, but I'm not grateful because you gave me anything. I'm grateful that, I worked hard and earned these accolades and did everything I was supposed to do, and that I worked hard to be able to, push forward. So I think that will help with that mentality because I think that's something that especially like being young girls from like the inner city or whatever, we see a lot of people that make it like as far as we made it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help that mindset of feeling like, oh, I'm grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah.
No, you fucking earned that shit.
Yep.
You fucking worked hard for
Yeah.
it. And when I mentor people, that's what I mentor them with. Like, you know, I had somebody that I was mentoring last week and they were up for a promotion. I'm like, and she's like, you know, I'm just so grateful and I don't want to seem ungrateful for this. And
it's,
like,
and it's
I don't
great
wanna,
to be grateful, but like you said, give yourself credit
Right,
for
give
how
yourself
hard you've
credit,
worked
right.
and how far you've come.
And I think it's that mentality of nobody's giving you shit.
Yeah.
You earned it.
Yeah.
You earned it. They're not giving you shit.
Yeah.
So, and I think what you're doing really sets the stone to help with that mentality.
It sets the what?
Sets the stone.
Tone?
Y'all, my brain is mush. My brain is literally mush. Like, y'all don't know how many words I have fucked up today. Like, even before we record, my brain is mush because that's how my week been, okay?
You need a long, good sleep, sis.
Yeah, I don't know. And I can't get that. Not this weekend because I have another long weekend. So, anyway.
Well, next weekend you'll get some good sleep.
Next weekend.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're so happy to be back for season 2. Make sure you follow me at Instagram at Ashley
At
Brittany.
Instagram.
And on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta go to y'all know what I meant. All right, go to Instagram, follow me. It's here. It's gonna be here because this is video.
Oh yeah, we did.
So it's gonna be
I keep
somewhere down here. That's how all the YouTube
hit the
stars
button.
did.
If you like this, like more videos.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe button right here. Yes. So, and make sure you follow me, guys, and make sure you follow us at
Fun Time Moms. And remember, we're not regular moms.
We're Fun Time Moms.